So I have a real hankering for some nice potato salad. I call my potato salad farm style potato salad because we grew up on a farm. And I tested a lot of recipes and this is the one that is the winner. So I have some gold potatoes, peas and carrots. I like to use Kraft real mayo. I think it's the best. We have some olives, some capers, some eggs that we're gonna boil along with the potatoes. And I have some kosher salt and some black pepper. The first thing you're gonna need to do is to peel all your potatoes. Just use a sharp knife, remove all the skin. You don't wanna remove too much of the flesh, so just take your time, be careful. A lot of people like to use potato peelers to do this, but I prefer to just use a sharp knife. Just be careful. Once the potatoes are all peeled, you're going to want to rinse them and then cube them into equal sizes. And I just want to show you the color. You can see the difference in, like regular white potatoes, how rich the color is on these gold potatoes. It really makes a difference. When you have your potatoes cut up into equal pieces, and don't worry if you don't get it perfectly equal, it's all right. Just try to, it just helps, with the cooking to have it cook evenly if you get it into more equal pieces when you cut it up. So now you're just gonna place your eggs on top of the potatoes. This saves time. You can boil both of them at the same time. Put enough water in the pot to just cover the potatoes and the eggs, and then just give it a really generous sprinkle with the kosher salt. Now I'm going to put the pot on high heat and bring it to a boil. Another thing is you'll notice that I use quite a generous amount of the kosher salt when I'm boiling the potatoes with the eggs. But please feel free to use less if you'd like to do that. Remember, you are going to drain off the water completely. So a lot of that salt is going to be discarded in the water. But your potatoes are still going to be infused with the salt. And remember, you're going to be adding the peas and carrots and the chopped eggs and all of that too that don't have any additional salt. But just feel free to adjust the way that you would like it. As soon as the water comes to a boil, set your timer and boil the eggs and the potatoes for 10 minutes. As soon as the timer goes off, take a fork and check a few pieces of your potatoes. It's stuck right in. Let me see. I'm gonna just check that. So it's good to check more than one piece, especially if one piece is bigger, like this one is. Okay, so it definitely is gonna need probably maybe another couple minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm gonna leave it and then check it again. So it's been 2 more minutes and I just checked this and I tasted it. Nice and tender. Time to take this off. Drain the eggs and the potatoes completely. I like to spread my eggs and potatoes out on a baking sheet because that way it's gonna cool completely before you actually mix your potato salad. Just take a fork or a spoon and just, separate the potatoes in particular. Just try to get them into like a single layer because that's going to help the cooling process. And I find that it really is nice when everything is completely cool before you mix your potato salad, because if you do it while it's hot, unless you like it that way, it gets all mushy. But this way, when it's completely cool, all the pieces of the potato remain intact. So you have nice, chunks of potato when you bite into it. I just want to show you a quick way that I use to peel my eggs. Once they're cool enough to handle, I just put them on the counter and just put the palm of my hand on it and just kind of press down and roll it around. And I find that it comes off, the shell is going to come off a lot easier and a lot quicker. There you have it. So while you're waiting for the potatoes to cool, you can make the mixture that your potatoes are going to go in for the potato salad. I have some peas and carrots. I put the mayo in there already. I have about a tablespoon of crushed capers, 6 chopped up olives, and my eggs cut up into nice big chunks. And I'm also sprinkled that with some coarse ground black pepper, and I'm going to mix that together and put it in the refrigerator for a little bit while the potatoes are cooling. So this is our mixture, and our potatoes are completely cool. So I'm gonna fold in the potatoes and mix that potato salad. And just try to gently fold in the potato into the mixture. I really like when you have potato salad where you can see the chunks of the potato and taste the chunks of the potato. That's my favorite. So that's why I prefer to do it this way, so that you retain that nice texture with your potato salad. And this looks really good, and I think it's ready to taste. I'm gonna get some of everything on my fork here. Nice and creamy. I'm getting all the flavors, the peas and carrots, the eggs, the white, the yolk, the capers, the olives, the potato. Even though it's still in nice chunks, it's still very creamy and soft and delicious. Really good.